Nashville, Tennessee, the home of country music, and NASCAR takes over Music City for 1 week only. And it's been an exciting week, full of activities all over the place in Nashville. Broadway, Music Row.
The
We've been
Preds.
everywhere. The Predators game, but it all leads to NASCAR's most fashionable night. I'm Alex Weaver,
I'm Mamba Smith.
and welcome to the Red Carpet. We are joining you here with the lights, the stars, the outfits, the gowns, the suits.
I mean, you look great.
You look great. You clean up so well
Well,
always.
you know how it is. Someone has to.
Who are you wearing?
I got stitched by Mitch.
Love it.
That's my guy. He always does a great job.
I
And yourself?
did a custom Antonio Gall gown tonight. So I'm pulling out the blue of the bar mark, the blue
I see
NASCAR,
what you did.
blue NASCAR
Yeah,
color.
this is a red, so I'm the bar. I'm the in
Love
between.
it. Look at us. Okay, well, we're on the red carpet. We're going to be talking to our playoff drivers, our champions from all of the series across NASCAR. So it's going to be an exciting night. But this night is always a really exciting time for
Yeah.
us. And we get to celebrate and officially crown our 2023 champions. What are you most looking forward to tonight?
I told you last time, and I'm going to tell you this time.
Here we go.
My favorite part is seeing the outfits. I love
Yes.
seeing what the guys come up with. I don't think they're going to beat me. I think I'm the best dressed out here. I'm not going to lie.
Well, we'll have to find out. Well, this week has been all about celebrating our 2023 champions and back-to-back 2023 Craftsman Truck Series champion. We got still a stellar interview post-race from you, but congratulations. Ben Rose has been crowned our Truck Series champion for the year. How has it been to celebrate year 2 in Nashville? You go back-to-back.
Man, it's been really, really fun. I couldn't really have imagined things to play out the way they did this year for us. Our consistency wasn't exactly there at times, but when we needed it most to have performance, we did. And throughout all the different changes we had throughout the season, the 3 different crew chiefs, we started out with Ford to begin the season. There was a lot going on, and somehow we just kept the ship steady, and we found, our spot where we wanted to be. So we hit our mark.
Ben, you are two-time, not one, we're 2 times. So on your second championship here in Nashville, what has been the most fun thing that you've done this time around?
Oh.
And if you don't mention the Preds game, I'll be very offended.
Oh, yeah, the Preds game for sure with you. We were waving the towel. There's some things you just can't talk about. But no, I had a great time here in Nashville. We went to a speakeasy with the team. That was a process a little bit to get in and trying to figure out what numbers to push, but we had a great time. The team is here. They've been soaking it in. A lot of the guys on my team have never been to the championship banquet before, and especially as the champions. So they've been soaking it up. They've got some crazy stuff planned tomorrow night, but I'm going to have to, bow out on that one. I think I'm going to be all partied out.
Well, we're not just taking home a trophy in the Rhodes household. There is a new addition, your better half, obviously, as we're expecting. So have we thought about putting the baby in the trophy yet?
So our first baby, he's 15 months. We put him on the trophy yesterday at the Ryman Center, and he was kind of like, hey, he did good. He balanced. But no, the second one will be here in March, so we're pretty excited about that. A lot of sleepless nights are on order. So, yeah, we're excited. We don't know what we're having yet. We haven't found out. We're just going to see what happens.
I love it. Kind of like the season. Just see where you end up. I love that.
All right, man. Talk to me about your fit before we let you go. Was there anything special about this situation you got going on?
The ring.
I'm pretty standard. We got the 2 rings and then the pocket silk for Kubota and Camper's Inn. So both of which are with us tonight. And I don't think they've been to the banquet before either. So they're in for a treat. I don't know if they've announced who's going to be at the concert, who's performing tonight. But I'm excited for it. I'm not going to say.
You're not gonna say?
They're excited for it. So, yeah.
Well, now I'm just going to think about that. The whole red carpet, the anticipation will kill me. Ben Rhodes, your 2023 Craftsman Truck Series champion. Now we are joined by the Nemecheks, John Hunter and his better half, Taylor. Taylor
Way better half.
Way better half. Taylor's dress you can see all the way from the red carpet. You look beautiful. Getting ready. Are the kids, are they here? How is the getting ready process?
Aspen is down here waiting for us, so in her Elsa dress.
Yeah, she came to see all the dresses.
I love Aspen. When we went to the Miami Zoo, and she was a blast. I love your whole family, man. It's great.
Thank you. I heard you guys were playing peekaboo on the way to Phoenix as well.
We might have been riding in first class together or close enough.
That's perfect. Thanks
You
for
gotta
entertaining
watch
me.
out. Aspen She's got some sass to her, the best kind of sass. I know she keeps you guys in line, but we're here in Nashville. We're familiar with this place. We know how to celebrate in this city that throws a party. So, John Hunter, how's it been celebrating the successful season that you had? A ton of wins, but I know obviously you wish you were holding a championship trophy.
Yeah, I definitely wish we were holding the championship trophy, but it's nothing to hang our heads about. 2023 was a great year for myself and our whole number 20 team at Joe Gibbs Racing, winning 7 races, leading the most laps, having the best average finish, leading all statistical categories possible is huge, right? So it's definitely something to be proud of, and it would have been nice to bring home the championship trophy and cap off a great season that way, but all in all, it doesn't discredit our season whatsoever.
Jade, you got this like Bruce Wayne look going on. You've been in the gym. You're looking good, bro.
No, I've been on vacation, bro.
All the vacation food. That's the best way to spend the off season.
I'm not mad at it.
No, not
Well,
mad at it at all.
How fast do you guys turn the page in not only with your driving career, but in the Nemechek household? You have a very exciting 2024 coming up. So what's the off season now look like once we leave Nashville?
Yeah, so we turned the page pretty quick. After the race in Phoenix, I actually went back to the bus, fire suit on, sat on the couch, and Aspen crawled on my chest and laid on me for about 30 or 45 minutes and just kind of soaked that in a little bit. But the off-season has been good so far. We got away, disconnected for a few days, and flew straight here to Nashville for the banquet. And then when we go back, tomorrow we're going to go hang out and spend some quality family time together through the month of December, and then January it's go time getting ready for 2024 and looking forward to getting back to the Cup Series. Legacy Motor Club is definitely going to be a unique experience for me. The goal with moving back to Toyota was to get back to the Cup Series in a Toyota Camry, so looking forward to doing that.
What do you think of the new Camry for 2024? Are you excited to get in that thing?
I am. I'm excited. It's something brand new. I think it helps put a lot of us on a level playing field with new bodies coming in and trying to figure out aero advantages, aero disadvantages, different things of that sort. And I know that NASCAR is working pretty hard over the offseason with some other changes. So looking forward to 2024. Hopefully it opens up a whole new world for all of the drivers, and I won't have such a steep learning curve. Hopefully it levels it out some.
Man, looking forward to seeing what you're going to do next year. Enjoy the rest of your night. Are you have anything special planned for the night after the banquet?
I think we're going to go grab some dinner and enjoy a little date night.
Oh, wait, that's special.
Yeah, special for sure. No kids tonight.
Oh, I love that. All right, well, you guys have fun. You look beautiful, Taylor. John Hunter, you clean up so nice. It's nice to see you not in a fire suit, so enjoy the rest of your night.
Thank
Have
you.
a good one, Bubba.
Thanks, Bo.
Now joined by Tyler Reddick and Alexa on the red carpet. I don't ever go to the male first because it's the female's night tonight. Alexa, you look stunning. I love the leather.
Ooh, thank you. I just feel like it was wintry and like Nashville, casual, fun, but still like formal. So just wanted to have fun with it.
All right, and then there's Tyler.
Yeah, Tyler, you look great. Congratulations on a great season.
Thank you.
You know, and you're looking great on the red carpet as well. This jacket, where's this come from?
Oh, Stitch by Mitch took care of me on a lot of my nicer items in my wardrobe. So yeah, made it pretty easy. She wanted to go with black, so I got black. So we're gonna go.
Did you help pick this out, or is this all Tyler?
No, I just told him what he was wearing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, thankfully, I had some options in the closet and didn't really have to go out and find anything. I already had it. So
Can we get the dunks? Can we take a shot at the kicks?
Those are nice.
We always have to get the Jordan drivers.
Did you get those polished up beforehand?
no, I just pulled them out of the box.
Pulled them out of
I'm
the
sorry.
box.
I'm sorry. I forgot who I was talking to.
I actually wanted to wear them before tonight, and she was like, "No way, you need to keep them brand new for this." So
Like we know how he is.
Yeah, I know.
Like we would have been out today looking for a sneaker store. One person would have touched him, stepped on him. It would have been game over.
that would have been it.
so,
Would have had to go
yeah.
find another pair.
Can't crease them, I hear. You just can't
No.
mess with anything. So obviously we are here to celebrate champions, but 2023, I feel like it's one of those that you have to hang your hat on and as a good year for you. But how do you move forward into 2024, and what does the off season look like?
Yeah, you know, there's quite a bit going on. You know, we're packing up and moving out of
That's
the
right.
shop we've been in. Been passing by the new shop quite a bit, going to and from the airport, and so excited to get in there soon. So a little bit of that's going on. So it's made it, every off season's felt a little weird the last couple of years for me with new cars, changing teams, and just things kind of just, you know, changing and evolving as the sport does. So we'll hopefully get settled in soon and get started on some little off-season projects, things that we can improve on. So when we get to the Clash, we're better than we were last time we were there.
Speaking of off-season projects, how do you keep up with Bo? Because when I ran into you guys at the Hornets game
Alexa
earlier
is
this
how
year,
he
he
keeps
is
up with Bo.
running everywhere. So how do you keep up with him?
I don't know. You just hope you do. I mean, thankfully, he's, those little legs, they move pretty fast for his age. But,
He's quick. He's quick.
But I can keep up with him for right now. So
Oh, yeah.
he likes, anytime he can, he wants to race on foot. That's my mistake because I'm always
Everything's
running, I
race.
guess. That probably
Down the
kickstarted
stairs to the
a little bit.
door, DoorDash, order at the door. He's like, I win. Like, everything's a race.
I messed that up. It's in the DNA.
Has he figured out who his favorite driver is supposed to be yet? Are we still on that? Have we taken that over like we should?
I
moved a little
think
over
I
to
think we're getting
Dad.
closer.
Okay.
Yeah.
He did, but before we walked in here at the hotel, he told us to find Bubba and Chase.
The Chase
And
isn't
so-
here, so we tried to find Bubba, but I actually beat him to the red carpet. He's normally
Yep.
earlier than me to everything.
But yeah, we've moved on. We've added a couple. He likes Martin and Bubba and Chase and Daddy.
And Denny.
And
Denny.
Denny.
So we're
yeah.
keeping it in the Toyota. Yeah, we're keeping it in the Toyota camp.
Yeah, he's
for
a
the most part.
smart.
Yes,
Trying to, yeah.
yes.
You guys will also be busy planning a wedding in the off season. You're getting married in July. Can I officially say the summertime? We'll just say summertime. We'll keep it close to the. But how's the wedding planning coming?
Yeah, Tyler.
It's going
How's
great.
the wedding
Yeah,
going?
got some good planners. So yeah, I know where I'm going. Got to figure out what I'm wearing. I guess I need to get in touch with Mitch about that.
I'll tell
but
him what to wear there too.
Yeah. So it's going good.
Well, a great year. We're excited. Have fun tonight. You look beautiful.
So do you.
Don't crease the shoes.
Don't crease the shoes. You look great, brother.
Good to see you. And joined now by our 2021 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Kyle Larson and Caitlyn Larson. Welcome back to the red carpet. You guys look lovely as always. How's tonight been so far?
I've laid in bed most of the night, so came out of bed and happened to be a banquet going on, so we're ready to be here.
Must be nice to be a dude. Just hop out of bed and take a shower to
Yeah,
get ready
so
for
I
tonight.
mean, you look fantastic. So he does his own thing, and then he's sleeping, and you must be working on this all afternoon.
Yeah, that's not. I feel like that's not a good compliment, but yeah.
Yeah,
it's like
Caitlyn wakes up like
11:30.
that.
Yeah, no, I wake up like this.
That's exactly what
Apologies,
she looks
that's
like.
right,
when she
yeah,
wakes
right,
up.
I took a nap too all day and just woke up.
Right? It's a lot of work to be a woman.
Thank you for noticing that.
We have it so
It's
easy.
probably a lot of work to be you too. I feel like you're always dressed up, looking good. It probably takes you a lot of time to get ready.
A lot of time, Kyle.
Yeah.
You know, it's hard looking this good. The ladies understand. Not nearly as much as them, but, you know.
We're just going to keep digging your hole later. We'll just keep talking about it. All right, so 2023, obviously, Ryan Blaney wins the NASCAR Cup Series championship, but championship 4, successful year for you guys. How do you feel now? We check Nashville off, and we'll head into 2024. How do you feel wrapping the season up?
I feel good. I think, we, as a team, we were really fast all year long. We led the most laps, won 4-point races plus the All-Star race. So it was a good season, but you come up one spot short. So there's definitely room to improve. There always is, even in an 11-win season. There's room to improve. So, yeah, I'm honestly I'm ready to get the season capped off tonight and then really get focused on next year and try to come back better. And I know that we can. So. But yeah, no, it's been a fun year. It's fun to come here and kind of celebrate and hang out with everybody all week long and then get dressed up tonight and just celebrate a long season.
My favorite part about your guys' whole deal, like with your family, you guys go everywhere together. Caitlyn, you're really holding it down at the house. You got all these kids running around. How do you do that? Like, how do you keep it all together and keep him all together?
Oh, it's hard. It's definitely not easy. 3 kids plus kind of another one. Yeah, no, it's not easy right now, but it's fun and it's going to go by quick. So just trying to soak it up.
I always have to ask this. We've slowed down a little bit. What is the off-season race schedule? Caitlin's shaking her head already. What does it look like for the off-season racing?
I mean,
What
I'm
off-season?
I ran. So we went on vacation. We went to Cabo for a week, and then that led right into some racing. So I ran 3 dirt midget races. We won all 3 of them, so that was great. But now I've got 4 weeks off, and then we'll go to New Mexico for a couple weekends and race the late model a few nights, and then basically it's the Clash shortly after that. So that's it for all my off season. That's less than normal.
Are you guys
is
going to
less.
spend time on the East Coast or the West Coast? Because I know you guys got spots out in both. Where do you like to spend your off season?
We have our place in Scottsdale now, so we've
So
been
we
out
can
there.
golf in the off season.
I haven't even golfed that much either, so but no, we'll be out there. The weather's been great, and it's just fun. It's fun to like just kind of relax there, not do anything, not have to go anywhere, not have to see anybody. So it's nice.
After the championship, did
It's not
Owen?
realistic.
I know. Did Owen critique you after your championship run, that Phoenix race? What did he say to you after?
No, I don't know. I think everybody could realize how much faster Blaney was
Yeah.
than the field. So I think everybody was surprised that I got to where I did. So I think everybody was fairly happy with finishing second and at least having a shot there with 15 laps to go.
It's always good when your kids aren't, jabbing the knife into you. And you're like, hey, Dad's trying out here, okay? It's not easy.
Well, you
They're
guys.
usually tough. They're usually tough on me, but that race they were good.
All right. Well, you guys look lovely. Enjoy the night. Have fun.
Thank you so
And
much.
head on in.
Have a good
Now we are joined by our 2023 NASCAR Xfinity Series champion and 00 on the racetrack. 10 out of 10 on the red carpet. Look at you, Cole Custer.
I appreciate it. Thank you. I try.
Have you just been a straight party for the last couple of weeks? How's it been on the old body and the old celebration streak?
It's rough. I mean, definitely last night took its toll on me, but we're back at it. We're ready to go, and we're going to do it again tonight. So you got to enjoy it,
Cole, what was tougher, last night or the impromptu football game that we had, but before Thanksgiving?
My foot still hurts from the football game, but last night will probably take the cake over that, I would say.
What has been so far just this place hits different when you come and celebrate the NASCAR Awards as a champion of our sport. So what's been your favorite part of the week so far?
I mean, I think we had a dinner last night with everybody from NASCAR, and they would just go so above and beyond for this whole week, and it's really awesome to see, and they do a great job with it, and you just can't thank them enough of how much they put into this whole week.
Cole, I got the Harvick 2014 ring
like
on.
it.
Do you have
looks
your
pretty
hardware,
good. Yeah,
Cole?
you got your hardware on.
I do.
There it is.
Last night.
Show the camera a little bit. That stuff, that's Stuart Haas royalty right there. The guys, the gals at Stuart Haas, I know how excited they were when you brought that thing home because you were born at Stuart. Like, that is where it all came from. How cool is that bringing that back home for Gene?
It's so cool. I mean, Gene's supported me my whole career, and without him, I wouldn't be here. So to get him that trophy, it really does mean a lot. And like you said, I mean, I've known people in that shop since I was a little kid, so it's really cool to be able to do it. And bring home a trophy like that back to the shop.
You'll be back in the 00 next season. So how do you make sure that it's back to back for the 00 crew to go after another championship?
Yeah, I mean, that's the hard part, right? I've never been in this situation before in NASCAR, where you win the championship and where you go from there, So that's you kind of have to rethink things a little bit. And, how do you stay on top? Because that's the hardest thing that you're ever going to do is going to try and stay on top the year after. So we're gonna work good as a team and make sure we get our cars even a little bit better for next year.
Are you going to stroll into Daytona next season like champ, the swagger of Cole Custer getting ready for the season?
Custer
Or is
drip.
I feel like you have to come in with like a little bit of a chip on your shoulder.
Maybe a little bit, like you definitely, you have that little bit of confidence winning the championship, but at the end of the day, it's all a reset. It doesn't matter what you did the year before. It's a total reset. So you got to make sure you bring your best stuff to the racetrack or you're not going to run good.
Cole, back-to-back rings. Last year you got married to your beautiful wife, Carrie. This year, you are a NASCAR champion. Congratulations, my brother.
We're happy to have you.
Thank you.
Celebrate tonight. Have fun.
Thank you, guys.
Our 2023 Daytona 500 champion, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Madison. I'm just going to keep going with Madison Stenhouse here because she told me that she didn't know how she felt about this dress. I mean, knocked it out of the park.
She doesn't
you look
listen
beautiful.
to me. I tell her she looks great, and we still went through, I think, 15 more dresses that.
Well, Ricky, that's what we do. That's just what we do.
That is what we do, sadly.
The way the light, it is popping. I hope the camera is really doing it justice.
Yeah, it is. It is. I'm sure it is. So, luckily for me, when we take pictures together, nobody looks at me anyway.
my gosh.
So it doesn't really matter.
He tried with a little bit of sparkle. We went to Stitch in Vegas, so yeah, this is from our wedding.
It's from the wedding.
So
Shoes are from the
special.
wedding. So, yeah.
Yeah.
For
You,
this whole thing.
the two of you just celebrated a year married. Congratulations. You stuck with him for a year. I'm so proud of you.
She wanted to kill me a few of those.
Just a couple,
times.
but we're here. We're thriving.
Thriving.
Hey, so we're on the red carpet here, but as a champion of the Daytona 500, it's still just say champ.
Still feels good, yeah.
So how great was that moment seeing you in victory lane, man? I was so stoked for you.
It was awesome. It was huge for myself, but our whole team who have, they've put a lot of years of hard work in the Cup Series and in NASCAR in general, and all of our partners at Kroger who have been in the sport, spent a lot of money, a lot of effort, to grow their business as well. And so to put them on the biggest stage of the season, kicking off the season that way was huge. And looking to go and defend that. We got a couple more months of being the defending champion, and then you get to do it all over again. So, that was definitely the most relaxed I've been throughout the whole rest of the season. And just being able to have, my wife and our family there, that was a lot of fun.
I imagine it has to be, for us at least, my first thought was, okay, cool, he won the Daytona 500. But he's going to Nashville. Like, it was an immediate, he's going to be at the awards banquet, which is going to be really fun to see him there. But I know it's been, obviously, a fun place for you guys. What have you been doing this week? What's the week look like? How's it been celebrating in Nashville?
It's been fun. We got here only a day ago, and I mean,
That's
we
really
called
all
it.
it takes. Yeah.
We
Just
called
a
it.
couple days.
We called it a little early last night. So
Which means he'll want to stay out late tonight.
I mean, I don't know. We'll see. We're going to Garth
But I
Brooks
already
tomorrow
said-
in Vegas, so that's really what we're focused in on. But
But
it'll
I
be
already
cool.
Said, can you try to win again next year? Because I want to come back.
Yeah, so she's already putting pressure on me. But no, it'll be cool to be here. Being able to. Most of the time, you don't watch the awards ceremony as a driver unless you're here. But I feel like, when you're here, it really creates a lot of motivation because you want to come back, but you also want to come back celebrating a championship, right? And so, back in the Xfinity series, I remember our rookie year, Mike Kelly and I were sitting in the crowd watching, and we were like, we're not coming back here unless we're sitting on the stage as a champion. And we were able to, do that the next 2 years. And so huge congrats to Ryan and his team, and look forward to celebrating them tonight, but also using it as a little motivation.
Well, you both look beautiful.
Thank you.
You outkicked your coverage. I say this to you every time I see you.
That is a guy's
Dream.
That's our dream. That's, I mean, you don't ever want to hear that you didn't, right?
No.
We'll see you at the Clash. We'll see you at Daytona. Show the ring one more time. Let's get it in. There it is.
That thing is beautiful.
All right, have some fun for us tonight. We are now joined by another of our Championship 4 drivers, Christopher Bell and Morgan Bell. You look lovely. This is the first red we've seen. I love it on the red carpet. You look great.
Thank you.
Christopher, welcome back to Nashville.
I appreciate that. I appreciate that.
I also am going to talk about your fit. You clean up lovely as well.
Well, thank you. I got told by a wise man that you don't do the showing, let your wife do the showing. So black and white for me, color for her.
And that's why we married him.
What a smart guy, Christopher.
Yes.
You were blazing fast this year. Do you remember how many poles that was? Was it 7?
Honestly, I couldn't even tell you.
6? Might have been the whole season. Where did all that speed come from, and what is it going to take to get that back next year?
Yeah, I mean, it's been a lot of fun. And where did the speed come from? I mean, we've been building on it. Last year we really qualified well, and I think that I missed out on this pole award by 1, and Joey knocked me off at the very end that last race. So glad that we were able to get that, and qualifying is just something that I love to do. It's a lot of fun for me, and our team puts a lot of effort into it, and yeah, it worked out.
Well, it's funny that you mentioned Joey beating you out last year because redemption for 2023, and we're proud to officially present him with the Busch Light Pole Award. It's the grand finale of the polls. I talked to you. It felt like a gazillion pole boards at the racetrack. Every single week I was talking to Christopher Bell. He was sitting on the pole, best seat in the house. But we have a trophy for you. Do we want to bring in the trophy? You match the trophy. 6 poles in 2023. I think all 6 of them came in the last 6 races. I don't know what happened with you at the end. It was so fast, but congratulations.
Thank you.
A great year.
Thank you.
The importance of unloading, though, at the racetrack, I feel like you and Adam Stevens have really found something that clicks when it comes to loading off the truck and finding that speed.
Yeah, I mean, the way that this format works, you have got to be fast unloading because you have that 20 minutes of practice, but the adjustments are very limited. It's essentially just a pit stop. So the setup that you have whenever you get off the truck is very important, and those qualifying adjustments that my team did so well at matter so much.
Well, it's a nice trophy. We expect some like cereal or some oatmeal.
Yeah, what are you gonna do with this?
Something in there.
Maybe it'll be my, well, I don't know. I was going to say my dog's water bowl, but she couldn't fit up there to drink it. So, yeah, maybe some cereal then.
Sadie's the best. You can put it down, Christopher. We'll ask you a couple more questions. Morgan, what's been your favorite part of being here in Nashville this week?
Just it's so fun. All the nightlife and everything like that. Even though we're not super good night owls, but there's some really good restaurants here. So we went to Oak last night. That was delicious. And yeah, seeing everybody. I love seeing everybody not in racetrack attire.
That's like
the most fun part about all of it is just
yeah, that's the weirdest thing is seeing all the drivers in suits, right? Because these suits are not what we're comfortable in. I can promise you that.
So what's been your favorite part of the Nashville experience, Christopher?
Well, so I'll be honest, this is year 3 of doing it. The coolest thing that we've done is the burnouts on Broadway. That was like absolutely incredible.
Say it louder for the people in the back,
Yes.
Christopher.
Yeah. So if we could get that back in 2024, I'd love that.
Well, we're excited to have you back. I know that it was such a strong year for the 20 camp. So congratulations on a great season. Morgan, you look beautiful. Christopher, we'll see you inside. Enjoy the night.
Thank you, guys.
Have a great night, bro.
Yes, sir.
Good.
It was around this time last year that you guys were heading into an off season and getting ready for the biggest day of your lives, a wedding. So a year in, Amanda, how's it been a year with Bubba Wallace?
Oh, man. No complaints. It's been wonderful.
Oh, crap.
Oh, that wedding, though. The wedding was awesome.
Yeah.
You guys,
Became a better event. There wasn't.
the way you guys rolled in with the smoke and everything. Oh my goodness.
I know. All my idea. All credit goes to me, and just proud of the efforts. Had no idea what to expect.
like.
My wife is amazing.
Amanda is the best. Speaking of an epic event and a great year for you guys, I know that the 23 camp was just elated to make the playoffs, but you made a strong push into the playoffs.
Yeah.
So now we can officially check the box for 2023. How do you feel about it?
Yeah, it's good. I think it's a really solid year. Amanda is constantly telling me that it was a really good year,
It
even
was.
when I try to nitpick it and look at the negatives. I love to focus on the negatives. Really, I never would have known, right?
Amanda's pretty positive. Aren't you pretty positive, though? Do you balance them out?
Yeah,
We
yeah.
both want more all the time.
For
So
sure.
There's room for improvement always.
Yeah, for sure. That's the nicest thing you
That's
said.
a
Usually
nice
she's like, you suck.
word. That's a nice way to say it.
Yeah. Wow, you should be nice on camera.
It's because it's almost our anniversary.
Oh, okay. No, it was a good year. I mean, from jumping from 19th to points to 10th in the points, coming in as the last seed in the playoffs, finishing 10th, like it's a really, really strong effort from our team. Proud of what we were able to accomplish. I fumbled the bag on some things. It happens, but you learn from it, and you want to show up next year and be just hungry.
You know what you didn't fumble the bag on is this outfit. You look good.
Never.
Where'd you get this? Where'd this come from?
This is all stitched by Mitch. Blaney may have won the championship, but he ain't going to outdress me.
No, he's not.
All right, last question is for Amanda, of course. Who are you wearing? What's the
talking.
outfit decision making?
Had a hard time finding something, but this is retrofit and black was easy. So
What's a bigger rock, Bubba? Her rock or, come on.
I don't know.
I don't know. I bought this today.
I got lost looking at something else. My bad.
Oh my
bad.
goodness. And on that note, Bubba Wallace and Amanda
So did
Wallace.
Mamba.
No.
What you looking at?
Mama, don't you say a
right
word. You guys go have fun. Enjoy your first Nashville. Have a good time. Celebrate.
Don't get me in trouble anymore.
On the red carpet, joined by another of our Championship 4 drivers, William Byron, and his lovely date, Erin Blaney. Welcome, guys, to the red carpet. Welcome back to Nashville.
Yeah, no, it's great to be here. It's been fun. Birthday last night, so we had a good time.
Right. We did a parade. I asked Ashley, your PR rep, what should I talk to William about? And she was like, oh, it's his birthday. So I was like, this is all I'm going to talk about.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
the parade for William Byron's birthday. It was great.
I mean, for some reason, the banquet always falls on my birthday. Luckily, every year I've been invited, so I gotta keep that. If I'm not invited, it's gonna be a sad day. But yeah, it's nice to be here.
You look, man. This is rocking. Thanks. Yeah. Did Aaron? Did you do this for him, or did he do this on his own?
He's been doing this on his own. He's got quite the style going on these days, so impressed by him.
That was sweet.
It's
I like
she helps
it.
me a lot behind the scenes. All the other day-to-day outfits, it kind of builds up. Then the big one, she's like, okay, you got it.
Let's go inside of the fire suit, though, because we obviously get to see you guys in a different get-up tonight, but such a strong 2023 for the 24 camp. You're the winningest driver of the year. I know, obviously, a different end result for you guys was what was wanted, but how do you feel now that we are here We've ended the year. This is the official finale on the season. So how do you feel about it?
Yeah, it's bittersweet. I told my crew chief, I haven't gotten over it. I want to win championships, and I feel like we're in contention, in every race. And I feel like for next year, we just got to get we just got to be at 100% more often, and push every little category and try to be the best, because we were always in contention this year. But next year we want to be the fastest every week, and that's what it's going to take. So a lot of wins this year, a lot of good things to build on, but we're not satisfied.
I think one of my favorite things about you this year is it looked like a switch went off, and you became that dog, and you came out a lot, and I love seeing that. What was it? What happened that made you just turn that switch on?
I think you just kind of grow up and you just get older, and honestly, I've always had this fire inside of me. It just doesn't come out very often. I'm a very nice kid, and I don't really show it. So a lot of my football coaches know what kind of fire's in there, but I don't know. I think just getting comfortable in my own skin, and it's still a work in progress, but inside the race car, I was really confident this year, and I feel like I'm capable, my team's capable, and I can kind of, say back to all the haters that didn't want me in the 24 car that, we're here now, we're doing it.
Well, congratulations on a great season. Congratulations to the Blaney family. You guys, I know, have a big night to celebrate Ryan, so you guys head on in there, enjoy it. You look beautiful.
See you later, buddy. You look great.
Joined now by Kyle and Samantha Busch. Your nickname is Rowdy. We're in a place that knows how to throw a party. You guys were crowned champions here a few years back, had one of the best and most epic parties I've ever been to. So welcome back to Nashville. How's it feel to be back?
It's good. I mean, it's always fun to come back and get to celebrate and do the whole getting dressed up. And
it's a lot better when you win. Let's just put it out
yeah,
there.
it's a lot better when you're the champs, but we're here.
Yeah.
Kyle, you made the switch over to RCR, and I think a lot of people didn't really know what to expect. One thing they didn't know what to expect was all the cheer. What about the cheers all year? Like the minute you got into that eight, I loved it too. I'm up there doing driver intros. I'm like, "Hey, Kyle, you here?" He's like, "Wow, that's different."
And it started right away, right? So yeah, it was like the flip of a switch. But no, that was great. I mean, obviously, Rowdy Nation, they're loud and proud, and it's been fun to be able to grow that this year and have a great time being able to move over to RCR and be a part of Team Chevy again. For me though, being able to go out there and win 3 races on the year, start off really strong as we did, was great. Unfortunately, we didn't finish as strong as we started, so that was kind of where our season missed a little bit, but definitely working on some of those things to try to clean that up and make that better for next year.
I know, no pressure. RCR is wanting a championship from the 8 crew, and you guys got tattoos the last time we were here crowning you as a champion. You had Nelly on stage performing, so how long until we get a rowdy party again in Nashville?
Well, I know, right? Yeah, exactly. I was hoping 23, but it might have to be 24. We'll see. But let me know if anybody ever beats our party, then we'll have to throw a better one.
I will. Let's get the Daytona 500 too.
Yeah, right? Exactly. Yeah, we got to check that box, so that'll be nice.
I told him, I don't care if you're like 70, we're coming back every year until we get this done.
Yeah, I'll be putzing around there in 40th.
Well, maybe they'll all wreck and we'll win it.
Exactly, yeah. I've been waiting. 20 years and waiting.
We're all waiting for a Kyle Busch Daytona 500. You guys go enjoy the night. You look beautiful. Always pleasure to see you.
Good to see you, brother.
For the last time here on the red carpet as a driver, Kevin Harvick, first and foremost, thank you for what you did, not just this year, but for the sport. But congratulations on a victory tour. You're doing it here in Nashville style.
Yeah, well, it's been a great ride from start to finish, and I think the last year, I'm glad we did it the way that we did it. We were able to accomplish a lot of things and have a good time with the fans and the racetrack and a lot of the racetracks, and I think the sponsors that have been with us for a long time to go back and have those paint schemes and tell those stories of successes at each individual racetrack is not something that I wanted to do originally, but I'm really glad, and that was Tony's idea because he didn't really do that in his final year, and it was fun to let your guard down and enjoy it all.
I got the 14 championship ring on right now. Got to break it out. When you went over to SHR, for you and Tony have been friends for so long, and he drove for you and won race for you. When you came over and flipped the script and then won the championship, how that dynamic, that's just amazing.
It's interesting, right? Because when Tony and Gene hired me, they said, okay, here we're going to hire you. Go get your crew chief. They went and hired the crew chief, and then it was like, all right, good luck. But that was really what they wanted to do, and really what we wanted to do too, right? We were able to build every race car by every nut and bolt for the hauler, and really build that team piece by piece and person by person, and what we built was just a group of people that got along really well, worked really hard, did all the things that it took to win races, and were able to win a championship along the way. So it was a great 10 years, great 23 years overall, and wouldn't trade it for anything.
Now, finally, moving into your new chapter, you'll be in the booth for Fox. I know we're not losing you in the sport. You're going to be around, hopefully, for a long time. But we just announced a massive, one of the most historic deals in sports history for the broadcasting rights with NASCAR from 2025 for the next 7 years after that. How do you feel about the deal, and what are your thoughts on the future of the sport as far as what fans can expect from us?
Well, it's important to have that situated, and I think having that behind us and being able to know that you have that stability of not only the finances but just great partners. And for me personally, I've started working with Fox and doing a lot of the meetings and talking about the things that we're going to do on the air, and I can't wait. I'm excited to be able to get up there with Clint and Mike and work with the producers and the camera guys and everybody that works on the team, because it really is. I'm going to approach it the exact same way that I did with the race teams. Hey, how can I be a part of this team in order to help us build the best show possible? And that to me is a new challenge and a lot of fun.
A challenge to keep Clint Boyer in the booth.
Yeah. Speaking of challenges, you had a challenge at the house too, because you might be done, but Caitlyn and Piper, they're both running.
Yeah.
How exciting is that for you?
Well, it's fun to be. I mean, that's what racing is, right? It's a generational thing, and it's really where we've raised our kids, and where you've seen so many kids raised in the motorhome lot or at the track, or to be able to do what we do. And you look around. I mean, you have a lot of like-minded people that love to race and travel, and we get to see things that most people would never even think about being able to see, and do things and go places and think about all the people that we've been able to meet along the way. I think I've met 3 sitting presidents, throughout my career, and that's just in itself, that's just one small thing that we've been able to do. So we are very fortunate to do what we do, and it's given us a great life, and wouldn't trade it for much.
Well, I can speak from NASCAR fans. We are honored to have watched your career. Thank you so much for what you've done with the sport. And I'm going to speak, even before it's a possibility, it's a future Hall of Famer. So that'll probably be the next red carpet I'm talking to you here. Thank you, Kevin.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Yep, appreciate it.
How about it?
Thank you. Good to see you. Joined by the driver of the number 19, Martin Truex Jr. Welcome back to Nashville. We love this place. We love country music. How has it been this week celebrating?
It's been fun. It's always kind of bittersweet, to cap off the year, to end it like, have a little celebration. And obviously we didn't have the year we wanted. So, you think about all those things, but it's always fun to come here and see everyone and just put another year in the books,
Nice ice cold beers.
There's been a lot of that. There's been plenty of that going on. I've been here since Sunday.
Oh, woof.
I was at a wedding Sunday about an hour from here. A good friend of mine got married, so I got here Monday and, been kind of painting the town a little bit. So
I know you had to have the beers flowing after you and Ryan both won at Dover. That was a wild weekend. I was so stoked to see that.
It's a funny story, actually, because, we raced on Monday, right?
Mm-hmm.
So Ryan raced, won the race. It was huge, awesome. My dad was there, which was, that was the coolest part about it was, all 3 of us were there, right? And pictures in Victory Lane. And, of course, winning on Monday. And then I actually came here straight from there.
Oh, that's right.
Bachelorette party. My cousin was getting married. So I didn't even get to, go hang out with Ryan or do anything for a couple weeks. So, but it was very, very good memories for sure.
What are your plans tomorrow? Where are you going?
I'm going home tonight, and I'll be on the boat tomorrow chasing tuna again.
Chasing tuna, chasing trophies, Martin Truex Jr. Just a day in the life. Thanks for being here. Enjoy the night. Have a good time.
Thanks, guys. Yeah.
And now joined by his Joe Gibbs Racing teammate, Denny Hamlin. Welcome, guys. Okay, got to start. Show them off. Kicks.
I love that fashion's gone in a more casual setting here in the last few years, because certainly they're a little more comfortable than the typical tuxedo shoes that you've worn in the past.
And the heels. Wish I had J's on.
Oh,
I'll trade you.
I understand. Congratulations, by the way.
Thank you.
I am glad that you have stepped up everyone's fashion game with all the suits and
that's a
everything.
compliment.
No, he has, because
It's true. I
the
agree.
reason that they look even halfway good is because you're doing it.
You try to set trends. That's all you can try to do. And sometimes you crash and burn, and you end up looking silly. So I've had that moment as well.
We are back here celebrating. Obviously, it's the end of another season. How would you rank your 2023 campaign and how it went for the 11 crew?
I mean, really, probably a B+ to an A-. I mean, I really don't have a whole lot of complaints to it. Being competitive at every type of racetrack that we've had this year. Most of the time, if there was someone up front on a consistent basis, it was us. And so that's really all I can ask for, especially 18 years in, is to be on top of my game. And I feel as though, I've stepped up and, road courses and different type of tracks that I've had weaknesses in the past. And, we'll go after it again in 24. I just feel pretty confident that once I get healthy, that's going to be a really big game changer for especially someone my age.
You got 2311. You guys got that new shop being built, and you guys had both cars in the playoffs. It was a great year. Any nuggets about the shop? You guys like to do some stuff differently? Anything we will be expecting for the shop that will be different?
Well, I think we're calling it Airspeed. It will be on Airspeed Drive. The place is unbelievable. I spent years. It's probably 3 total years designing it. To now see it through to we're within probably a month of moving in. We're probably going to be open to the public early spring, I would say, but unbelievable things. I mean, there's going to be murals of things with me and Michael that would take you 4 hours to see every intricate detail of it. We have interactive screens for the fans that come in, that touch screens that they can just interact the entire with the team, understand our sponsors and everything. You'll be able to see viewing into the suspension rooms, engine rooms, week of race. I think it's going to be the most fun and technical race shop that fans will be able to experience coming this year.
I do hope MJ had on the Last Dance documentary all of the trophies back behind him every single time he did an interview. So I do hope there's like a Zoom room with all your trophies or something in the shop where you just show up and have the Hamlin swag.
He's got enough
up there.
of them.
Yeah, there is a 23 and an 11 meeting room where the fans, when you go up to the viewing deck to see the car's week of race, you'll see a 23 room there. It's like a shoe room, honestly. So it'll have so many J's on the wall and whatnot. So it's going to be great.
Can't wait to
I'm
see
excited
it.
to see it.
I'll be one of the first visitors.
Of course
I'm
you will.
excited.
Of course you will.
Congratulations on a great season and enjoy the night.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks, TH. From Trackhouse Racing, Ross Chastain, welcome to the home of Trackhouse. Nashville is literally the backyard. I know that you know your way around here, but what's been the most exciting part of the week so far?
Well, getting home last night was, a bit exciting. This morning, from Tootsie's back to the hotel was.
Should I ask what time?
I don't know what time. But
Didn't
it was great. Yeah, I don't know. But we made it home, and it was, from what they tell me, pretty exciting.
Love it. Glad you made it home. That's what counts.
Yeah, we're responsible.
Did you have 2 left shoes or one?
Not then. No,
Not
last
then.
night I had on boots, and they're my wind boots from Coda.
Yep.
And they were fine. When I went to put on my shoes tonight for this, I bought 2 left. Well, I didn't. Erica actually picked up shoes for me and bought 2 left.
Under the bus.
See, I don't feel like this is fair because Erica's over there and Erica can't defend herself.
Yeah, well, I have the microphone right now. So I'll deal with the consequences later. But yeah, I sat them down. I sat down on the side of the bed, and they were 2 lefts.
And who'd you call?
Well, I called William first. He had a pair of black and white sneakers. I said, no thanks. And then I called you. So you were second.
You're welcome.
I thought, who better in fashion than Mamba to step up the shoe game?
Wow.
I'm glad you didn't give me those,
Mamba.
though. That would have been, I don't know that I can.
Yes, you can.
Sockless. Or do you have the low socks?
Gotta go
Sockless.
sockless with the loafers.
Just fair. All right. We're going to leave that there. Appreciate the shoes, buddy. They are great. I will make sure to get them back to you.
Thank you.
Well, congratulations on a great year for the One Crew. I know that it was something that you're going to hang your hats on in another great year, but now momentum to 2024. How do you power ahead and show up at the Clash with championship on the mind?
Well, our tire carrier, Matt Simmons, self-proclaimed, and we're not fact-checking it. We're in the longest win streak in NASCAR history. So we're going to have that honor by the time we get there. It's the longest ever. No one's ever done this. So, so we'll come in there with that record, maybe get that award at the Clash. And if we keep it going, then it'll be undisputed heavyweight longest win record ever.
You just celebrate tonight because, you're the latest winner in the NASCAR Cup Series, so celebrate all you want.
That's right. It is a little tough, though, because, Ryan did win, right? So I am pumped for him, but it hurts. It burns. It's not pleasant sitting in there looking at that, but it will make sitting at the front of the room so much better one day when it happens.
Well, I hope Erica gives you a talking to in there.
Yeah, you might be
we'll
in
go
trouble.
find you a right shoe.
Well, yep. Well, We got
I'm
it.
gonna
We got
give her a
shoes.
microphone now. Come on, Erica.
I'm speechless.
All right, you guys go enjoy. You look beautiful.
Okay.
Thanks, guys. Joined now by Dale and Amy Earnhardt. Welcome, guys, to Nashville. And I first and foremost want to start with you look beautiful. Dale, you clean up nice as well.
Yeah.
How does it feel to be back in Nashville? We finished another season. You finished another NBC season, so lucky we made it through that one.
Yeah, I thought this year was really entertaining. I was happily, I don't know about surprised, but I was happy with what I saw and what I was able to enjoy in the booth, and we had a thrilling year. So looking forward to next year. Looking forward to that getting started. A lot of change in the sport, some new announcements with TV partners and so forth that are coming down the line, but. The sport's in a good place. When I first walked in here tonight into the lobby and just seeing the amount of people that are here tonight for the awards banquet tells me that we're heading in the right direction. I know that people will look at the viewership numbers and so forth, and there's a lot of things that you can say about that. But when you are at the track, and I know y'all understand this too because you're there. When you're at the track, it is different than it was 6 months, 12 months,
Sure.
18 months ago. There's more energy, there's fuller lots, more camping, more people in the stands, more people excited about what they're seeing, excited to have the sport finally come to their town. You can sense it. It's easy to see. And so I know the energy at the racetrack's there. And typically, the TV numbers follow suit. You get people at the racetrack, they come to see the race, they enjoy what they see, and they want to continue to see it, and they go home and watch it. And so I think we'll see the TV numbers come back soon.
And already a sold-out Daytona 500, so we're excited for 2024.
Yeah.
So our boy, Ryan, gets it done, champion. You were there for his first win. He threw a big party. When you won your championship in the Xfinity Series, both of them, how was your party? How great was that?
Well, I was...
Does he remember?
Yeah, I do. I was really lucky because, I won't say unfortunately, but for whatever reason, when I won one of my Xfinity Series championships, I think it was '99, we were in LA.
That's right.
It was like we were on the other side of I was on the other side of the country, and we're like the college level, right? And I was like, man, we're so far from home. No one's going to come out here but my team, right, and my dad and everybody. But LaJoy and Mike McLaughlin and Kenseth and all the other racers obviously came out and were acknowledged for their points position finishes. And then after we had our party and they all came. I was so happy about that. I've got photos from that night of all of us together. And I don't know, I just was like worried that we weren't going to have much of a party after that because we were on the other side of the country. And but it ended up being a fun night. And back then I don't know if we really knew how to party just yet. So we still hadn't announced our bud deal, and we were still rookies. But it was a lot of fun.
I know that's not true. Dale Jr. has never missed a good party. But I know you guys are close with, obviously, Ryan. And Amy, I saw you congratulate him on Instagram, obviously, when he won, too. But how cool is it to see a buddy and a friend who is a future star, if not a star already in himself with NASCAR, win this championship for you guys?
We love it. I mean, he was our neighbor. He's been our good friend for a long time. He's humble and sweet and works hard. And so I just love seeing someone like that do well. But, it's always fun to watch your friends, achieve their goals. Sure.
Yeah, I think that he also does a great job of promoting the sport. He works hard for himself and his partners in his race team, but he also does a lot of things that NASCAR asks him to do, right? And he never says no, never complains. And so I knew if he would win the championship one day that he would do a great job helping push the sport forward like he always does. So I was excited about that. And he's done already. We're already seeing it, in social media and so forth throughout the offseason as he's been going around in New York and so forth. Does such a great job for us as a driver and promoting the sport.
Any off-season plans?
Not really. I mean, we'll just see. Yeah, we'll see family. We'll go to Texas and see Amy's family, which is always a lot of fun. The Earnhardts and all of our group will get together from time to time, and then we got a lot of shopping to do. We're way behind.
For two little girls, we've done nothing. Our tree is in, but we had no lights on it. We're a little behind.
We got a lot to
That's
do.
a common thing this year. Like, Christmas doesn't feel like it's. I don't know what's happening, but it's
like once October got here, everybody was talking about Christmas, and then all of a sudden, the Christmas is upon us, and we're not ready.
But we make up for it on the back end because our tree will be in the house in all of the
All
January.
of January. Me too.
Yeah, like we finally start taking the lights off around the end of January.
How fast until we see one of the Earnhardt girls in a race car? Have we already gotten there?
Oh man,
We have a go-kart, and Isla rode it off into the grass and won't
Yeah.
get back in it. So maybe Nicole, we'll see.
Yeah, I think
she's kind of more the daredevil.
Nicole gives me that vibe, like she might be into something like
Yeah.
that. So we'll see.
We'll see.
Love it. Well, you guys enjoy the night.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate
Thanks for being
you.
here.
Thank you. Thank you. You look beautiful. Dale, good to see you. Thank you. And now the grand finale, joined by the 2023 NASCAR Cup Series champion, Ryan Blaney. Gianna, come over here. Welcome to your official championship crowning. This is all for you this week.
Yeah, it's nice to be here. It's been a fun few days, and excited to celebrate with everybody later on.
Have you just had like a 3-week celebration? Has it stopped at all? Like, have you slept? What's the days been like?
It's been busy. I mean, it's been kind of wide open, but Thanksgiving was good to kind of relax a little bit, see family. You know, I feel like after this is over, December's like crazy. I test next week and trips and Christmas, and you're going to be in LA before you know it. But I feel like we did a good job before Thanksgiving to kind of celebrate, decompress, stay home. Like it was fun.
Well, I like the plaid. Gianna, you look beautiful. Lovely as always. How has the week been for you? Because it's not just Ryan that's like taking photos and going to New York. It's you along for the ride. So has it been pretty special?
Yeah, I've been loving it. It's so nice to sit back and watch him and everything go on about him. And it's nice. It's very rewarding to see his hard work pay off. And I've just been loving it. It's once in a lifetime opportunity until you win again. But I've been soaking it all up. It's such an amazing opportunity.
I mean, you really nailed it with this one. You outkicked your coverage on the old better half department.
Get out of the stadium. There's no stadium that could take this kick.
Did you help him with this fit, or is this on his own?
This was actually all Mitch. Mitch made it for him, surprised him with it. It was a gift.
Yeah, the jacket was. Yeah,
Yeah.
Mitch did a great job. Mitch,
Yeah.
he also did
wait till you see the
Mitch
inside.
Ferguson, great.
Yeah.
You know Mitch, right?
Stitched by Mitch.
Yeah.
Well,
he did,
this is, you know.
He does custom jackets and suits, and he put all of our wins in the interline.
Ooh.
So kind of cool little fact, like all of our wins this year they're
That's
in there.
awesome.
So fun little reminiscence.
He always drops a little thing. Mine's all Marvel on the inside.
Oh, that's solid.
Yeah.
That's a Mitch special, too.
This is a Mitch special. yeah.
Did you make the turtleneck, too?
No, I didn't.
No?
But it's all
that's comic book strips.
Yeah, comic books. So, you know. So you won, and your old man, we talked about it a lot, like how much he wanted that for you, and how you've done it. And he was so proud. I know that meant a lot for you.
It did. It really did. And I tried to get him to come on the red carpet, but he wasn't having it. No, it was great to have him there. You know, Mom, both my sisters there too. But yeah, Dad, obviously having him around the whole time, and you know, the one who got me started racing, who I grew up wanting to be like and admiring, and to have it all come full circle 20 years later, you know, it's just crazy. And I think as a kid, like your main goal is to make your parents proud, and like it's like the least you can do to give back to them. And it's like, all right, did I do it? Like, I think I did it. So it's just cool to have him along for the journey, because I wouldn't be here without him, and it's going to be fun to be able to be with them tonight.
Have you practiced your speech at all?
I've had like every question on the red carpet's been about my speech, and yeah, I've practiced it. I've timed it out. I hope people enjoy it.
Comedic timing is you got to hit the mark right.
Find out. Like I told people, I was like, I think it's okay, but I did it in front of like 3 people. Like it's not like 2,000.
Were you
So
one
it's
of
like,
them?
all right.
I was the first person. I got the one that had the little notes of what he still needed to add. So I got the first version. I haven't heard anything more than that. So I'm in for a surprise too.
Just go tear the script up.
Yeah.
Just go talk.
Will you please just rip it up and throw it in the air and then just do it? That'd be awesome.
Yeah.
Like guys, this might be 2 minutes or 20. I don't know. We're gonna just go. We'll find out.
Off season, what will it look like for you guys? I know a lot of celebrating. We'll party tonight. We'll crown you our champion. But now heading into December, what does it look like?
Yeah, we take a trip in a couple weeks, so that'd be nice, and then we stay home for Christmas. So.
And then he turns 30.
I turned 30, so.
Dirty.
Me too,
30.
Ryan. It's scary.
Yeah, it's. I'm actually excited for it.
Are you?
Pumped. Yeah, I'm excited to get out of my 20s and go to the new decade.
Do you feel like we're 30? We're 30. Like 30 is a benchmark of like, wow, you've made it to 30 in life.
Well, you know, when I look in the mirror, especially the last 2 days, I feel like I'm 20.
Look 30.
Before that, I look 40. So I'm like in the middle, in the in between. So yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for being here.
Congratulations.
You know, it's only your night, so you should at least show up.
I'm happy you showed up. All right. Thanks, guys.
Congratulations. And that does it for our red carpet coverage here at Music City Center in Nashville, Tennessee. It's officially time.
Oh,
one more.
Okay,
Yeah, you always got one more, right?
What are you doing?
Hey, I brought my bro right here.
What
man.
oh!
It's time for the beat down here.
Okay, so I'm going to let Kurt Busch throw it off to us, but officially watch the awards. It's Sunday night, 7 p.m. Eastern on Peacock. Kurt, what do you want to say to the fans?
Honestly, NASCAR said, hey, show up because there's a special surprise. I'm like, what? So, my buddy, Cowboy
Cerrone, UFC legend, in the house. You're
here to present the special award to Kurt.
I had no idea, so this is totally a surprise. So
Wow.
this is all last
How about
minute.
them apples?
He deserves it.
Well, last minute.
What I mean,
Special award.
now it's going to be a problem. If this guy's in the house, it's going to be a problem.
Time to get in there for Cowboy Kurt, myself, and Mamba Smith. Thank you so much for joining us here. Make sure and tune in Sunday, 7 p.m. Eastern on Peacock.
Dude, what?
Yeah, I didn't know you